I thought our guys played hard from start to finish. This was a game that I didn't want us to take lightly, and I thought we underestimated Lake Erie, and we were in a dogfight throughout, and we got lucky and won that game. I didn't want that to happen today, so I wanted to make sure that our guys were prepared for the game and mentally focused, and I thought they were.
The only part of the game I want to talk about is the run in the first half, where it's 10-10 and then you guys blow up. Was that, in your eyes, because the defense obviously was successful, the offense was good, which was that a combination of the two? How did you view that?
It was the defense. I thought the defense was what triggered our offense because we didn't have to go against the zone the whole time. We were able to get out and transition after getting stops, and we got layups and wide open threes. So that's what it was about, trying to get stops to get some separation, and we were able to get consecutive stops, I think 9 in a row or something like that, and that's what built the lead for us.
Were you happy with what you saw from your team? You mentioned that they played hard, and that's kind of...
I'm never really happy. I mean, I'm halfway happy all the time, so I'm never 100% happy. There's always something I get mad about, and some play I get mad at. Is always something. So I can't say that I'm ever happy.
Is there something particular you'd like to nitpick about?
Nothing in particular. It's just, just little things that drive me crazy that I see that, we don't do as well as I would like, and that drives me nuts. And so I just go off on a... They just know. I just start screaming for no reason, and they look, and it's like, okay, they understand. You guys may look like, oh, he's yelling again, and it's like those guys understand why I'm yelling, so that's the difference.
How great is it to have, I know you said you don't want to, take them lightly, but to kind of, would you say this was a pretty complete game that maybe you were looking for, that maybe had some things in it that other games were missing?
The one thing, when you're off a couple days, they have 5 days off for Christmas, so or 4 days off for Christmas, and you come back, and that first practice was like, oh my goodness, we're gonna get killed. They're gonna beat the dust off us. So that's what I was thinking going into the game. The second day was a little bit better, and then it's like, okay, we may have a chance, and that's what I think. And then today we show and prove that we were ready to play. So when you look back, you always working on things. You look at Eastern Michigan, you'll have on the MAC schedule, and they play a zone, and it's a much bigger zone, and our guys have to understand what we have to do in order to attack their zone. So this helped us prepare for that, but it also helps Eastern scout us as well. So it goes both ways, and we still have to go out and play the game at the end of the day, but first up is Miami, so we got Miami on Tuesday, and haven't really, I haven't watched them at all yet. So I'm a one game at a time guy, as you know. So haven't gotten that far yet, so really can't talk about them much.
How important is it to have this good feel, a nice win like this, and to finish non-conference play above 500 as you are getting ready to turn the page into MAC?
It's great. It's always great. You have this non-conference schedule that prepares you for the MAC. We finished 9-4, so a good record in that regard. But as a coach, you always want more, and it's like we should be undefeated in my mind. But that is what it is, and the teams that we played, I thought, helped prepare us for MAC play. So now we just have to go out and be prepared for MAC play and execute against Miami.
What have you learned about your team through this non-conference?
I've learned that we're young, and we have our ups and downs. When we're good, we're very good. When we're bad, we're very bad. We're starting to get that in between that I'm looking for, not the highs when we are up here all the time, and not the lows. So we're starting to get that in between play, that steady play, that consistency. And that's what I've been looking for, is that consistency. And it's getting there. We still got a ways to go. We still can improve. Every time you step on the court, you have to improve. And but I like the consistency, from our players right now, especially on the defensive end, is getting more and more consistent and rebounding. So I want that to carry over in the MAC play, and that's what we'll be preaching the next couple days.
I want to ask you one question about Green Bay, believe it or not, the overtime. Will you talk a little bit about what your offense did in that overtime against Green Bay? I mean, Justin Turner just took over, and I mean, you guys were, it was ridiculous in my opinion.
The thing we were able to do was execute down the stretch and all facets, and that was the difference in the Green Bay game. We were able to rebound. We got stops. Antoine had a big stop to send the game into overtime. They had the ball with 23 seconds. He actually poked the ball away from Cohen, I think his name was, and we were able. They didn't even get a shot off. So that was the first stop, and then in overtime we were able to get stop after stop and get out in transition and was able to score. DiMaggio was huge on the offensive boards, and he made 2 big free throws to actually tie the game up to send it into overtime. And just the execution down the stretch. We didn't have to call timeouts. We called a play and they executed just like that. So that's what made it special, especially seeing it. You know, we don't got to waste a timeout. We call plays that we haven't run in a while, and those guys were able to execute it to perfection. So that was the difference.
When you started out by saying we're young, and yet, I mean, to me, it's shocking to see a young team do that. I take it you're not shocked by that.
I'm not shocked by the execution because offensively we work on that, and they love offense. You know, my team loves offense, but it's a big improvement from where we were last year, and that's the difference with, you know, last year not being able to score, struggle to score, and all of those things that go along with not being able to score. We're able to score now, and the biggest thing is you want that to carry over in the MAC play. You want that confidence, that ability that we have in shooting the ball and having the right guys take the shots, and that's what it's been about.